What's going on, guys? Justin, aka Straight Hacks here, and this week is week 5 of the BTL, and we're taking on my good friend Roy and the Bristol City Bewears. Obviously, Roy, good friend and co-host of the Claudcast podcast. Check it out if you have not. But to take on Roy this week, we are bringing, or I should say, their team is Tera, Ogrepon, just the grass form, Galarian Slowking, Primarina, Thunderous Incarnate, Samurai Hisui, Donphan, Registeel, Alolan Sandslash, Hisuian Typhlosion, Miltank, and Tera Rotom Frost. To take on Roy's team, we are going to be bringing first up our Tera Ground Expert Belt Lucario, Justified Ability, Close Combat, Earthquake, Poison Jab, Agility, 64 in HP, 252 in Attack, 4 in Defense, and 188 in Speed, and we are a Adamant Nature. After an Agility, we'll be faster than their entire team. Close Combat, Earthquake, and Poison Jab just kind of hit everything for at least neutral. Very much of the team for super effective. And Terra Ground just hit a little bit harder with that Earthquake for things like the Galarian Slowking, the Registeel, the Sandslash, and the Typhlosion. We have our Tornadus Therian, heavy duty boots with the Regenerator ability, Hurricane, Heat Wave, U-Turn, Defog, 252 in HP, 80 in special attack, and 176 in speed with a timid nature. Lets us outspeed everything on their team. Hurricane does pretty well here. A couple resists like the Thunderous and the Registeel and the Sandslash, as well as the Rotom. Heat Wave takes care of 3 of these. U-Turn to give up the momentum, and Defog to get rid of any hazards set by the Samurott or the Donphan or the Registeel or whatnot. Miltank also gets Stealth Rock. We have our Choice Scarf, Great Tusk, Photosynthesis Ability, Close Combat, Headlong Rush, Supercell Slam, Ice Spinner. 16 in HP, 252 in attack, and 240 in speed with a Jolly Nature. Lets us outspeed a Samurott if it's also Scarfed. Close Combat, obviously, or I believe maybe even... I don't remember. I think I did it for Scarf Samurott. Close Combat, like I said, obviously hits a lot of their team for at least neutral. The resist for immunities, or the Typhlosion's an immunity, the Primarina and the Slowking and the Thunderous resist, otherwise just neutral or super effective. Headlong Rush, obviously super effective on the Slowking, as well as the Registeel and the Sandslash and the Typhlosion. Supercell Slam is there for the Primarina mostly, and then Ice Spinner is for the Ogrepon, as well as the Thunderous and the Donphan there. We have our Heavy Duty Boots, Rotom Heat, Levitate with the Levitate ability with the Overheat, Volt Switch, Defog, Will-O-Wisp as the moves. 248 in HP, 252 in special attack, with a modest nature as well as 8 in special defense. This is going to be just a Pokemon that can come in and do some decent damage and Volt Switch around. Defog if there are any hazards set up, or Will-O-Wisp into something that is a physical threat. And it's also a good check to their Ogrepon. We have our Lumberry Mew, Synchronized Ability, Close Combat, Earthquake, Ice Spinner, Dragon Dance. 16 in HP, 252 in attack with a Adamant Nature, 240 in speed. Lumberry is there in case of a Prankster. Thunderous, if we're at +1, they can come in and try to Thunderwave us with Prankster. Our Ice Spinner will take them out if we're at +1, and obviously the Lumberry will keep us from being paralyzed. And finally, we have our Tera Stellar Superior, Leaf Storm, Leech Seed, Glare, Substitute, 248 in HP, 20 in special attack, and 240 in speed with a timid nature. I don't really plan on terroring this at all. It's mostly for the Lucario in terms of Terra this week, but Stellar as a kind of a bluff because we do the Terra preview typings. Really, we're here to sub-seed things with Sub and Leech Seed, and then Glare some things if we can, and that's going to be what we're looking at this week to take on Roy. And I'll see you guys for the battle. We're back for the battle against Roy. Good friend here, so we kind of... The little difference is, like, we played each other in mocks a decent bit over the years, so we kind of know how each other play. So it's something to keep in mind a little bit. Obviously, we know they have Tera Ogrepon, so that's obviously a grass type. Their other Tera, Rotom Frost, is a water type, which is why I said Rotom Wash. I could see a couple different leads. I could see the Thunderous leading. I could even just see a lead Ogrepon, maybe get up spikes. I could see a lead Primarina. I think my best case scenario is leading Torn and just U-turning. If it's not a great matchup, we can find out, some things are scarfed or whatnot. The things I probably don't just. I might. We'll see. Primarina. Okay, it is Primarina. I'm just getting U-turn. We'll find out. Okay, so not scarfed likely, or if they are, they're slower than Torn. But I don't know why you would be scarfed if you were going to be slower than Torn. I could just see a flip turn coming out. What do I think the best case scenario is here? I think going to Superior is fine. If they do Moonblast, it's a good play. They do just flip turn. Okay. They go Milk Tank. Makes sense. I'm just going to glare them. And we get the full para. This could be a good spot for maybe Great Tusk to come out. I think Great Tusk is a good play here. See what they go for. No, they get parrot again. Wow. Okay. I could see a couple different switches here. I could see a Thunderous. I could see a um, Primarina, depending on what they think I go for. I could even see a Slow King if they think I close combat. For that reason, I think it might be best if I double. To what do I think is coming in? Most likely Primarina, I would say. If I had my best guess, would maybe be Primarina, so I'm gonna double to Rotom Heat. Yep. Okay. Perfect. I'm just gonna Volt Switch. I imagine they're just gonna flip turn. In which case, I'm just gonna go right back to Superior. And if they want to keep playing the game with Milk Take coming in, I'm fine with that. Now that it's paralyzed, it's very likely Sap Sipper. It's gonna be Ogre Pawn this time. I'm fine with just getting a glare off on it, to be honest. I could very well see a double to um, Milk Take. No, they're just gonna stay in. Okay, I'm gonna get a glare off. They are Lumberry. Okay. U-turn could kill here if they have it. I kind of doubt it. I'm just gonna glare again. They do have U-turn. Good play. I didn't expect Swords Dance and U-turn. They're gonna go to Run Frost. Okay, makes sense. I'm just gonna go to my Rotom. I think it's the best case scenario. I think they're just gonna Volt Switch. They Blizzard. Okay. There's a chunk. Is that Specs? No, that looks right in the range of just max special attack. Okay. What is their switch into this? I kind of want to find out. I'm just gonna Volt Switch. My other option would be potentially Will-O-Wisping, but in case it's a Miltank switch in, because I could see a Miltank coming in, thinking I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp, or even just being a good check to this if it's Spidef bulky, which is potentially the case because of my Superior. Yep. Okay. My Lucario just need the only thing I need for my Lucario to get closer to Kate to taking things down is the Thunderous to be chipped. Um, so I think going Great Tusk here is fine. I doubled last time, obviously. Um, but close combat is a 2-hit KO in the Primarina. We know it's not Scarf, so I think clicking that's fine here. Or Choppleberry Miltank. Okay. They get paralyzed again. They got paralyzed now 3 times, which is rough. We are going to take out the mill tank with Great Tusk, and they're going to go right into Ogre Pond. Makes sense. I'm just going to go right to Tornadus, so it's here for. And even if they want to get a Swords Dance up at +2 against my Tornadus, knockoff, Avicudgel actually does. Did I not? Oh, this is not what I. Oh, no, I have max HP, I guess. Okay. But a raw Ivy Cudgel probably doesn't 2-hit KO me. Oh, they get the crit though. Okay. I just have to Hurricane though and hope that we hit and that they don't get it a second crit. Obviously, I have Rotom Heat to fall back on if they do get a second crit. They do just switch into the Rotom Frost. Okay. I think I'm fine just you turning out. I guess they could be Scarfed. I'm going to be safe just in case they are Scarfed and go to my Rotom Heat. They Volt Switch. Makes sense. They get another crit. Okay. So Miltank was their play before. I want to see what their play is now. The reason I think that the Frost can be Scarfed is for my Tornadoes, obviously. I'm just gonna Volt Switch on this. I think they could just Chilly Reception out, in which case I'm gonna make the play probably into my Great Tusk. See what they decide to go into. They're just gonna Chilly Reception. They go Thunderous. Okay. I'm just gonna Ice Spinner and see what they want to do. If they double into Primarine, that's a good play. I don't kill, so that's not a big deal. I mean, I just don't know what they do to me. They're gonna Nasty Plot. Okay. It does 77. Okay. Well, I don't know if they know I'm Scarf, so I'm just gonna click it again. They know now. But we'll take down the Thunderous, which is good for us. Ivy Cudgel is only a 25% chance to KO me. How much does it do to Rotom? I don't know, but I don't want to let this. Can I let this set up for free? I don't want to. I'm just gonna Ice Spinner. Let's see if they just Cudgel. They do. We do live. Get the Ice Spinner off. It does a 68%. Do I just want to let Great Tusk go down here? Yeah, I think that's fine. Let Great Tusk go down. And we can go into Tornadus and take this out. I'm just going to U-turn, play it safe. There's no reason. It KOs from this range, and there's no reason to click a move that can miss. I'm going to go Lucario and see what they want to do. I'm not going to Tera because I don't. If they click Blizzard, I don't want to be. How much does Volt Switch do to me? 44 to 52. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna Agility, and I will Tera after. Yep, there it is. Okay. We get our Agility up. I can close combat this. We're gonna go Pre-Marina. I'm going on Poison Jab and take out the Pre-Marina. We're gonna go to Ogre Pawn. I should be faster, and Poison Jab should take this out. Perfect. And then Galarian Slowking. Terra Ground Earthquake might just be enough. Oh, he's Shucka. Okay, that makes sense. You're gonna Psychic Noise. It is gonna take us out at -1 SPDF. Makes sense. Um, I think a Mew Earthquake. I'm assuming. So that did. Let's see. My Terra Ground Earthquake with Lucario did 42 with Shucka. It with Shucka. It did 42. So he's definitely defensive. Probably bold. Yeah, that's like right in range for max defense bold. Which means my Earthquake does 21 to 23 here. So I'm gonna Dragon Dance once and see how much their move does. They Toxic. Okay, I hate my Lumberry. And then an Earthquake should just be enough here. And we are going to take a nice 4-0 victory against Roy. I'm sorry for the hacks. I can't really control that, obviously. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week for the next one. Thanks.